Boots Greene podcast is crazy, right?
What's up, everybody? Yeah, it's your boy Boots Greene. You know, I'm back once again. You know how we do, man. It's either a family member or a friend, a foe. Well, bottom line is, you know, we got nothing but family, honestly, man. So today we got a huge inspiration slash bro slash everything in the world, man. Yo, please give a huge round of applause to my brother from another mother, Rashid Jacob Jackson Williams.
Jacob Jackson, what's good brother?
What's up, bro? How you, man?
I'm great, man. How you doing?
I'm all right, brother. Over here, just you know, just trying to let the world know what we do, man. You know, the truth of it.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? So what's up with you, man? Where you at? You home? Are you out? What you doing? Where you at?
I'm home, man. I'm getting ready to go to the NBA All-Stars tomorrow, though. Down in New Orleans. Do this halftime show with John Legend. It's gonna be dope. Hope everybody tunes in, watches that. And I'm coming back to the crib for a minute. Get some home time.
You coming back to the crib after that, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I'm coming back to the crib.
So you going? Speaking of John, I mean, you might as well start there. So I mean, you going with John for the All-Star weekend. Tell everybody, how did this even start, man? How'd you even get with John Legend?
Man, it's funny. I was out actually filling in for you on NERD in like 2008, way back then. And I had just came home after the time was up or whatever. And yo, John straight called my cell phone because big homie Adam Blackstone had given him my number and was like, yo, this dude, this young kid, he just got off the road with Pharrell and NERD. He's free, he's available, you should hit him up.
Right.
So John called me. John was like, yo, man, you know, would you be willing to audition? And personally, I love auditioning so that the artist knows what they're getting before they get it. Like, I would rather audition for a gig any day. So, yeah, so he called me, sent me the music, yo. I learned the music. 7 days later, I had the gig.
Wow. That's called God.
Yeah, it was a blessing. A blessing and a half, Doc.
A blessing and a half. So if you can, like, let us know, you know, how is it being with John Legend? You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people probably be like, man, I don't know, he seemed like he might be this way or that way or whatever, but, you know, John's not a TV guy, so you don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, how is it being around him, man, and touring the world with him?
Yo, John is one of the coolest dudes ever for so many reasons, man. Like, number one, he understands the idea of family, and you know how it is, bro. Like, when we out here, we want people to respect us, but we also want people to respect our responsibilities to our families. So he gets that. Like, he understands that family is a major part of all of our lives. So just as a person, ultimately cool. Then he plays piano, and, like, he's a musician, too.
Right.
So he also has the musical ear to be like, yo, you know, this is how I want it. And you also know that it's best when the artist knows what they want. Like, it sucks when you gotta guess over and over and over again. It's dope when they're like, yo, this is what I want, just give me that. And you already know how to fit into the, you know, to the style and to the vibe of the whole entire situation. So, yo, he's super dope to work with, man. Like, it's going on 9 years now, and I'm still not bored. So 9. Like, yeah, it's going on a 9-piece right now.
Woo, that's what's up, man. That's called God.
It's a blessing.
God, like a mug.
That is God time step right there.
Shut up. That's true though, man. That's for real. So if you know, if you being with him for 9 years, do you think you would ever, like, what if it's like 20 years? You think you'd be out?
Yo, you know what? The funny thing is, I told John, and I meant it, he would have to fire me for me not to be on his gig. Like, because of the fact that, like, his gig evolves so many times over the years. Like, Evolver, like, when I got there, Evolver was just coming out. So it was like a pop feel with, like, the R&B vibe. And that was dope. So then he did, like, wake-up sessions with The Roots. So that was straight soulful.
Right.
Like, everything about that record was soulful, so we got to do that. Then, like, yo, he's just been coming out with so many different styles of music, and in his last record, it's like he got cats like Pino Palladino and Chris Dave playing on the album.
Right.
So that's also like R&B soulful. So like he never gets stuck in one box.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, I can't see myself quitting because I always like, you know how like our imaginations have to be constantly fed, and we have to constantly be brought into new ideas, and we got to stretch a little bit. So like with his gig, I constantly find an idea that I can stretch.
Right.
I can like see the music differently, approach the music differently. He got songs that are straight pop feel, but he also got songs that are straight R&B feel. He got a couple joints where we get a little go-go going, a little DC going.
Right.
Like, yo, it's a variety show. So I'm like, yeah, yo, as long as he keeps that going, yeah, he gonna have to fire me because I'll stay there forever.
That's true though. I know what you mean like that. You're like, it's a great feeling when an artist has so many different, you know, genres and feels, and yeah, I definitely understand that, brother. Trust me.
Right.
So how long have you been playing drums, man? Like, period. Like, when did you start playing? And where are you from? That's what I don't think they know. Where are you from, and how long have you started? You know what I mean? For real.
All right, yeah, nobody really does know that. So the thing is, number one, I don't remember learning how to play drums. I tell people all the time, and it's funny because, like, my mom and dad be like, yeah, you started playing when you was 3. I'm like, I don't know what I was doing when I was 3 years old. I don't remember when I was 3 years old.
Right.
So I have no clue. Like, when I learned, I just always remember knowing that drums was for me. And then, so, all right, I was born in Jersey City.
Okay.
I grew up in South Jersey. Philly adopted me when I was like a teenager, though, like 14. Like, Philly was like, yo, we gonna take you under our wing and we gonna make sure you straight.
Philly daycare.
Yeah, Philly definitely was the interim into me, like, actually working as a drummer. So, and I think, yo, real talk, it was you calling me to fill in for a T-Wise gig.
Wow.
Like, I was like 14 or 15. And you hit me like, yo, I got this dude, he's a rapper, he needs a drummer, because you was going on with like Richard Smallwood or something like that.
OG Rich.
And yeah, yo, and I was like, yo, I'm down. And we played on the Spirit of Philadelphia boat. I will never forget that day.
Wow.
Like, and that was a major difference because it introduced me to so many of our friends that now I see as brothers.
Right.
Like cats that I wouldn't trade for the world.
That's real.
So yeah, yo, I'm from Jersey, but Philly adopted me as an early teen, and like it's been love ever since.
That's what's up, y'all. That's dope. So y'all better recognize. I know y'all see him with the P hat. You know, that's cause he the brother from another mother. That's all. You know what I mean?
Right. I show love to the city that really like helped me grow musically. Because, you know what I'm saying, like, Jersey cool, I love living here.
Right.
Living in Jersey is amazing because it keeps me, I like to be away from everything.
Right.
I keep my life very personal.
I can dig it.
But Philly is where the music scene is. Like, when I want to hear some good music, I go to Philly any night of the week. There's always something going on. So, like, yeah, yo, Philly's where it's at.
That's what it is, bro. Shoot, y'all better come to the crib, come to Philly. You mean?
Right.
So yo, if you don't mind, man, like, some people may know, some people may not know, but tell everybody about the clinics you've been doing and how you got started doing all this stuff, man. Because I was even like ecstatic when I seen the first time you started posting this stuff. Like, yo, he ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man, it's like, you know, it's funny. I was always a dude that I feel like you have not because you ask not. So I got to the point where I would like hound the companies, right? Like, like the drum companies, the cymbal companies, the stick companies that had chose to like put me on their family roster. I would hound them and really call them, send them emails like all the time. Like, yo, I would love to spread the word about what I do because, see, the cool thing about clinics is that it's just you giving your point of view.
Right.
And what you, and how you see the music and how you view musicality from your instrument. So, like, I would really call them all the time. And finally, yo, they gave me a chance. They was like, all right, we got this thing. And the first time was actually in Australia.
Okay.
They was like, yo, we got the situation in Australia. You're going to already be there with John, but we need you to also go. And this is when the Black Panther kids first came out with Mapex drums.
Wow.
They was like, yo, if you could head off the launch and do a clinic on one of the kids to launch the release of them. So I was like, yo, either put up or shut up. I'm good. I got it. Like, I didn't know what I was going to do. I ain't know nothing. Real talk. I was like, yo, either I'm a sink or I'm a swim.
Right.
But I'm going to do it because they finally gave me the chance. Like, you know what it is. Most of the opportunities in this business are more or less about you stepping up to the plate and actually hitting a home run.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Than anything else. Like, you got to be able to deliver. So, yo, I stayed in Australia a couple extra days after the gigs that we had with John. And the clinic went well, man. And it was crazy because I didn't play anybody else's music other than mine. And cats dug it. They were like, yo, you're playing your music your way with your mental standpoint and your perspective of the instrument. So the clinics from then, I fell in love with the idea of being able to actually give people a piece of me, like not a piece of John or other artists that I play for, but like a legitimate piece of me. So from that point, I was on them like white on rice. Like, yo, y'all gotta put me on this all the time.
Right.
So, you know, they started trusting me. You build the trust with these people, make relationships. And next thing you know, y'all, I was playing PASIC, and I was freaking out the whole day. Like, the whole day, I was like, yo, at one point that morning, I was like, yo, I can't go on. It was like, wow. I was like, because this is too big. Like, real talk, yo. I literally was like, I'm not ready. Like, this is not, I thought I wasn't going to be here until I was 40 years old. Right. And I was there when I was like 28. Like, it was crazy. It was like, all right, I got to step up once again. I got to deliver.
Exactly.
And from that point, like, it was like, yo, it's a blessing when people actually want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah.
So the clinic stuff came through me just being persistent and adamant with the companies about giving me a chance. And it's sustained by the fact that I constantly find new ways to share my gift, share my instrument, share my perspective of a set of drums and musicality on a set of drums, that people start requesting it. Like, yo, can we get Rashid Williams for this day of percussion in some random city in some random state?
Wow.
Or China is like, yo, can we get Rashid to come back? Because he did a tour with us, but it wasn't long enough. It was only 8 shows versus doing like a 20 city joint.
Wow.
Like crossing through all of Asia now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
amazing,
I never thought it would ever get like that.
Right.
Dude, it's a blessing and beyond, yo.
Yeah.
I never thought it would get like that.
That's serious.
But, yo, I believe in just playing drums. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just play the drums. Everything else will find you. Just play the drums.
That's true, yo. That is amazing, man. I hope y'all listening to this that, you know, this dude is really, he came from Jersey, you know, chilling, and just became a world-renowned musician. You know what I'm saying? Not even just drummer, but musician. And this guy produces too. I don't know if y'all know, but he produces as well. So you make sure you go check him out on Instagram and all that. Speaking of Instagram, where can they find you on all your social medias and everything, man?
Yo, my social media for everything is at J Rashid Williams, at JRashidWilliams. That's on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and then it's just Rashid Williams for Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yo, yeah, just my name. Find me, hit me up. I'm always ready to talk to cats about drums and about what they're playing. Like, don't get caught up in the fact that the companies I play, I love drums. We could just talk drums.
There you go.
So like, yeah, yo, I'm always down for the chat.
That's what's up, man. Yo, I thank you so much from the bottom, the top, the middle of my heart, man. I love you, bro.
Nah, man, I thank you for having me, brother. Like, I hope people understand Boots Greene is a legend. And what you're doing right now
thank you, man,
is really helping cats get to where they need to go. They need to pay attention.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, honestly. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Me and Daryl used to always say it back in the day, like, yo, he gonna be one of them like fusion cats. Like, we know you can play hip hop in every genre, but your freeness, man, your free jazz, your style, your fusion, like, that is the lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, that you are literally opening a different door for. I'm just being real with you. A lot of cats is watching you, man. So y'all make sure y'all tune into him. And hey, wait, isn't there somewhere where they can find like a like any of these videos of the like, you know, any of the tours or anything, or any of the clinics?
Yeah, for sure. Like, for one, my Instagram, I always keep the links current.
Okay.
On my Instagram for them to find everything. But if you go to YouTube and just type in my name, like, I make sure, and I 100% make sure that all the companies, all the folks that I collaborate with, tag my name in everything I do on YouTube.
There you go.
So if you hit recently uploaded, and I give a little tip, this guitarist and the drum off performance that me and Larnell Lewis did, the drum duet that we did, is about to hit YouTube within like the next week or so.
Okay, cool.
So that John was fire. Like, Larnell is amazing, and we collabed on something so musical for this last drum piece that we literally wrote from start to finish. We orchestrated it, we built it, we both did the tracks that we use. We didn't play nobody else's music.
Right.
We did us.
Right.
So, like, that joint is about to be crazy, so definitely check out YouTube, because that's where all the clinics, shows, master classes, everything is there.
Well, y'all better look at it. Somebody go look at it as soon as we get off of this Kiz-All. Y'all think it's a game. I'm dead serious. I want to see it. So, no, but for real, man. Yo, listen, Rashid, I thank you for taking your time out. I know you was busy doing, I think you was like at a restaurant with some friends, but my bad. But
I'm at my favorite hometown bar right now, hanging with my folks, man.
Okay.
But you family, so anything, yo, like, it ain't nothing to stop and make sure that I spend time with family. So
there you go. Y'all heard that? Make sure you stop, sit your ass down, and spend time with the fam. Damn.
Yeah, yo. Yeah.
So we love you guys, yo. Me, Rashid, Williams, Boots, Greene. Hey, 2017 and beyond, we out, y'all. Peace.
Greene.
Peace.